Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk About It. I'm here with my girls. I got Sandra, I got Atia, and Tammy here.
Hi.
Minus Moni. Moni is off doing her thing. She's on a business trip right now, so she could not be with us. So we're going to hold it down for her. So let us dive into it like we normally do. Okay, one of my pet peeves is to lift people up.
Right.
I love to lift people up
Yeah.
because there's so much negativity in the world, and it's like a fade now where everybody is downing each other, especially on social media. They're just biting each other's backs out. So yeah, that's really bothersome to me.
Right.
But every once in a while I run into something that's trending that particularly that catches my eye. Okay, I want to talk about body shaming. There is so much body shaming going on. I mean, is this really what we're about? Is it cool to body shame? Has it become the norm? Back in a minute with more. Okay, and we're back. So the question is, ladies, is it cool to body shame? Okay, now body shaming, just for instance, I'm gonna give you an example. I looked up, some of the people, including celebrities, that have been body shamed in the past. Okay, and I came up with a few names. So in the past, there have been body shaming comments about Demi Lovato, Selena Gomez, Tyra Banks, Lizzo, just to name a few. Now, looking at these women, you can visualize that they're all different body shapes.
Right.
They're different colors. They come from different cultures. So what body shaming is, just for instance, with Tyra Banks, when Tyra Banks, they caught her on the beach and they were looking at her cellulite. And they were talking about her like she's a model, like how dare she have cellulite. Then you had Demi Lovato. Maybe you're too skinny. you need to gain weight. Selena Gomez, Lizzo, you're too fat. So my body shaming basically is when you get down on someone about how they look, their body, their body image. You're too fat. You're too this. You might be ugly. You might be. It's just shaming how a person looks. So my question again to you ladies, like, is this cool? Is this what we're about? Like,
it's awful. I think that I've always been meaty. And it's how you feel about yourself, first of all. Because when I present myself as voluptuous.
Mm-hmm.
I encourage people to want the meat. Now, it used to be a time when, oh God, I need to be thinner, because that seemed to be what men was looking for. Until people started getting sick, because now men look at me like, oh, she's healthy. They think I'm healthy. I'm still out of shape and all that, but they think I'm healthy because I got the meat on. I'm not so much of a fear factor for them now. You know what I mean? But it's really how we feel about ourselves, because people can say and will say whatever they want. How you present yourself. And I've always presented myself as a happy, healthy, meaty woman. So I think it's about,
And I can add to that. Okay, for myself, I'm up and down on a roller coaster.
Mm-hmm.
I have 3 sizes in my closet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, small, medium, and large. I haven't been small in a while, but it's just, I'm emotional. If I'm emotionally eating, I'm gonna go up a size.
Yes.
If I'm down or depressed, I'm gonna go down. Right now, I want to say I'm in a healthy stage where I have all that in balance. So I'm trying to keep it balanced, just get at a healthy size. And for me, I never took a liking to speaking about one's weight, one's appearance. To me, it's just not appropriate.
Right.
You know, so I would never do that, because to me, all people are beautiful. You don't know what people are going through in their lives.
Absolutely.
I've made it a point not to do that. Yeah.
Right.
That is definitely real body shaming, because people have an opinion. Everybody has an opinion about something, but where do we stop that at? Like, how do we create boundaries for other people? We really can't. We can't control what someone else does. And so it's really no way to stop it. And I think the only way to really deal with it is to build each other up individually,
Right.
to know that when they do encounter stuff like that, to dismiss it and give it no
Absolutely.
power.
Absolutely.
Now you got to remember that a lot of times body shaming can come from somebody you care about. Like for a woman, it can come from your man. I have a friend that just underwent this major surgery because he kept cheating on her. And she thought it was because her body wasn't right. So she underwent this major surgery, Dr. Miami. And her body is a nightmare now. It's not good. It was better before the surgery, but it did what she wanted it to do. He's hanging around more. He's like, don't go nowhere. She wants that obsession. And he's giving her that. But she's not healthy now. She's hurting. She's black and blue all over. But she wanted this body to keep him. See, you gotta love yourself. You gotta like who you are. And I like me.
Right. Yeah.
I love
That's
me.
so
Yes. Yeah.
You have to
I
love
love
who
me.
you are.
And it's a lot of and a lot of that, here you go. We do it for the men. We do why are we getting the surgeries and we're doing all that? Because we actually do think that because if a man loves you, he's gonna love you anyway. He's gonna love you anyway. He's not gonna beat you down when you gain a couple of pounds.
Right.
He's not going to go cheat on you because you gained a couple of pounds. That's not what somebody who really loves you does.
That's true.
You know, but this is what we're doing now. Where everybody's going under the knife because they figure, I'll get to keep my man. Let me get this fake butt.
Right.
Let me get my fake boobs and get my tummy sucked out.
But then they learn. It's
Wow.
the same thing as when they got pregnant thinking it was going to keep them. It didn't keep
It
them.
ain't gonna keep
That
your
was a
man.
whole baby.
It's not gonna keep your man.
Exactly. He's not yours.
It's just funny you would even mention that sometimes body shaming comes from people that you know. Because I remember being a part of a listening session one time, and a young girl stated that the people in her family will always call her skinny. They will say, girl, you need to get some meat on your bones. Girl, you need to do this. And she said that it developed a sense of insecurity in her moving forward in her life because all she ever heard was being skinny. And I'm mighty sure that people that were calling her that loved her. They were in her immediate family, but you never know the
It's that
damage
power of that time.
that it does on the person that you're speaking to.
Right.
So we've all sound like we've not all,
All
of us.
been
I know
shamed.
All been shamed. I remember growing up when I was younger. Like my grandmother's house was like half speakeasy. So we would go in, and our aunts and uncles, they were there, and we were developing as young ladies. They'd be like, look at them, look at they little buds, and they little what you call it, and it's like, should I even love what I have? I'm like 7, 8, little weirdos looking at me, you know what I mean? It's something. Thinking about what the ladies were saying and loving yourself and everything like that. I know that I have body shamed other people. I know I've been driving and I said, ooh, where the rest of her? She need a that's body shaming, like she's so thin, you know what I mean? Then they look at me, well, look at you had too many sandwiches.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. But when it comes to, that body shaming and we cutting and we sucking and we doing this for that, like if you want to lose the weight because
Starving yourself.
it's a health issue.
Yeah.
I have
Starve
to lose weight because
themselves.
I'm diabetic. I have to lose the weight because I have high blood pressure. Lose it for that. Not to keep no man, because that same, or keep no woman, because that same effort you took into doing all that, you're going to have to keep it up. And what if it happened again?
Exactly.
What you going to do? Take out a loan? True.
And it's worse for women because we, like you said, we fluctuate up and down, depending on the mood.
We're hormonal. We're hormonal. So
yes, but a man, He could get big. He could get the gut.
We still
We
loving
still
on him.
loving
We
on him.
still
And
are
he's still
loving
being
on him.
chased.
And he don't think twice about it.
No,
Because it's acceptable for men.
He don't look in the mirror and say, "Oh, I gotta get.
I gotta get a tummy tuck."
Oh, I gotta do
Yeah.
this. Oh, I gotta do that.
Because
It's like,
it's acceptable
baby,
for a man
you
to
gonna
be out
accept
of
this
shape.
or reject
You
it?
love Big Papa.
Uh-huh.
Right? You love all of this.
But how many women say Big Mama? They don't say that. Big Mama.
No, they always say little mama.
But it's acceptable for a man to just lose control of his body. It's just not acceptable for
Right.
women.
Here we go with the double standard
Yeah.
again. My goodness.
Yeah.
And everything.
It's in everything.
Everywhere.
Okay, audience, tell us what you think. What is it cool to body shame? Leave your comments at the bottom. We'll be back in a minute. Up next, we have Moni with her health tips. Moni, what you got?
We're going to discuss our mentals today. Something that's very, very important. A lot of us, we fail to remember our mental, how to take care of it, what's needed to do so. We have to remember that our mind is something that helps us get through our daily tasks. And with the ruckus of the world today, we need to have a stable mental state. And our mental health is very, very important. So what you have to do is make sure that you have clarity daily so that you can prepare yourself for the things that go on throughout life. So take time, relax, breathe if you have to. At night, after a hard day of work, take a hot bath, light some candles, meditate, pray. If you need to, talk to someone, but make sure that you are in a stable mental capacity because your mental health is very, very important. It is going to help you get through and do the things that you need to do to make sure that you are healthy. Because if your mind is not right, nothing else will be. So remember to take care of your mind, your mental capacity, and your health will be very, very on point when your brain is well. Okay? So that's Moni's health tip for today. And remember, a mind is a terrible thing to waste.
Thank you, Moni, for that good information. Okay, up next, we have Atia with What's Trending.
Yes, it's your girl Latia here again with What's Trending. Today I'm going to talk about BBLs. BBLs are trending. What is a BBL, you might ask? A BBL is a Brazilian butt lift. It's a 2-for-1 surgery where you get a flat tummy and a big booty all in one stroke. I think it's something about a fat transfer where they can transfer fat from unwanted areas to put it in areas that is more appealing to the female eye, the male eye. Whatever it is, BBLs is definitely trending. They are giving girls a Barbie-like figure, a small waist and a big derriere. They are giving girls a model-like structure, and they are trending. Some people have not done their research and had BBLs that resulted in death. But BBLs can be a very safe procedure if you do your homework and go to the right doctor and take care of yourself after the fact. BBLs is trending. How to get that Barbie-like figure? Squats is not going to help you. You are going to have to get a BBL.
Next up, we have Sandra with Explain Yourself.
Plus size people, we can discriminate if we want. We still human beings, okay? I really don't prefer big boys. Hey, that's just me. You know what I mean? I have a stomach. You have a stomach. What I'm supposed to do? Hold my stomach to the left and you hold your stomach to the right? I was never a fan of wrestling. I'm just saying. I already explained myself.
Lastly, but not least, we have Tammy with today's Spotlight. I can't wait to see what it is, okay? Tammy, who do we have today?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Bethel, because today I have with me Malik Johnson. Malik is the CEO and founder of My Wife and Kids Catering. Now, I personally have had some of his food, and I can't tell you how delicious it is. Malik, what you have for us today?
Well, I have a seared garlic butter salmon for you, yellow rice, and a little bit of seasoned asparagus.
My goodness. Tell us a little bit about your organization.
We've been open for legally about 4 years. I say that because I was already doing little things, but I got my LLC to make sure everything was good. So we a family-oriented type place. Everybody in the family got something to do.
Yeah.
My wife, my daughters, my 2 sons, everybody has something to do with it.
Wow, that's awesome. I love the name of it. My wife and kids catering. Y'all, I'm going to show you some pictures of the things that he have on his menu, and I'll give you his information for contact at the bottom. Now, when you reach out to Malik, remember, let him know you saw him here, or let's talk about it.
Okay, ladies and audience, we've come to the end of another show. What a fantastic time we had. Hopefully we'll see you back here again. And my prayer for you, as always, is that you walk in the purpose that God has prepared for your life. Be blessed.
And for all you talented people out there, I'd love to showcase you on the show.
And if you have something that you need and you want to get off your chest, this is the platform to do it.
We'd love to hear your thoughts and comments about today's show. Our name is our address. Hit us up.
And with that being said, we'll see you back here on Let's Talk About It.